Hey, what's up, everybody? It's J2O keeping the real Forex King back for another weekly Forex forecast for the week of the 14th to the 19th. And the first thing we always do is check out forexfactory.com to see the news events for the week. So today is Sunday, Mother's Day, nothing too crazy going on. Just low impact news events. And then Monday, mostly low impact news events. With the exception of the USD during New York session, was a little high impact, but nothing too crazy. Tuesday, more volatile in the market, mostly during New York session, a little bit during London, but mostly during New York session. So be mindful when you trade the Canadian pairs. Wednesday, nothing too crazy, mostly during London for the GP and then Asian session with the AUD pair at 9:30 p.m. And then you have Thursday, which is a bunch of bank holidays. So it might be pretty slow if you're trading like the euro, but then it also picks up later on during New York session. And then Friday, nothing too crazy, mixture of low impact, medium, high impact to end the week. So this is the week, well, the middle of the week of the month of May. Hopefully this will be a great trading week because last week there was a lot of news events affecting the GBP pair. So this week we'll see what happens. So my analysis for this week for GBP JPY. So last week it pretty much was coming down. So ideally I'm trying to see if the market's going to retrace up a little, then come back down till we get around the 78.6 zone area or the 100% full retracement. If it doesn't come back down here, we could potentially come back up to retest the area of the previous like this is the demand zone. I mean the supply zone. So we test this previous high area before we come back down. So that's one possibility. But overall, I am waiting for it to come back down here to look for buy opportunities to ride back up. So I got to see how the market plays out on Monday. And then GPUSD has been a downtrend since last week. So it could probably start off with continuation. If we break this area of support, we're definitely going to come back down to this area before we probably create a pattern to come back up for retracement. Or we could literally play around here and start to retrace back up before we come back down. So just got to be mindful how the market reacts to this zone area. We're going to create support or we're going to break a support. And let's see the next pair. GPCHF. This pair is kind of a little messy. We've been on a slight uptrend, as you can see. But then, like obviously last week, we came back down. So I do see us potentially probably creating an area of support to ride back up. Or we could literally start off with the opening coming back up gradually. But overall, I am looking for buy opportunities for this pair of GPCHF. GBCAD has been on consolidation, but I know we had this crazy rise up. Now we coming back down. So I do see us potentially coming back down still. We come back down. I'm gonna look for buy opportunities here to ride back up. But since the market is about to open up, we can literally come down and play around a little bit before we drop. And AUD this was a nice trade last week based off the candlestick structure. This was a nice indication for a drop. So we literally came down. So I do see us coming back down to test this area of the previous low. If we break it, it's a continuation for the sell. USD JPY, opposite direction. Right now, we have a structure here, riding it back up to see if we're going to break the high, the previous high. So right now I'm going to trade holding to see if we come back to break this previous high this week. And for gold, we are on an uptrend. So right now I'm seeing if we're going to come back down slightly, create a support to ride back up to create a new high. So for gold, I'm definitely looking for buy opportunities only currently. And US dirty, we are this is, as you see, this is a daily chart. Each candle represents a day. So there's been crazy consolidation around the zone. We are on a downtrend overall on a daily. It's kind of consolidating. So right now I'm looking for sell opportunities. I'm looking to see if it comes back up here, I'm looking for a sell to ride it back down. Or we could literally start to come back down this week. But overall, I'm just focusing on sales for US dirty and being mindful because, as you can see, we are creating lows. So focus on sales. And then Euro CHF, we've been on a downtrend, but we could potentially start to retrace back up till we get to the zone, near the zone, and then come back down. But overall, it's been on a downtrend. But right now, I probably might see if I can find a buy opportunity this week to ride back up and then look for the main move, which is sell. GBP, New Zealand. We This is a forward chart. It looked like we broke this previous support area. Right here, we broke this support area. Now we decided to come back up, a big push up. So right now, I am looking for potential sell opportunities if we get pretty much higher up. See if we could ride it back down. So I'm just gonna be mindful on this trade. Or this trade, you could potentially catch a buy if it creates like a support area. It can literally shoot back up. The different plays on this trade. And now New Zealand JPY. So this one looking for buy opportunities this week. I already put a buy in based off this candlestick structure on the 1 hour. So right now, we can literally come down, play around, and shoot up gradually. But ideally, I'm trying to see if we're going to retest the high this week. But if we come down, then I could get stopped out right here. But right now, I am in the trade right now for a buy based off this candlestick pattern. And now New Zealand CAD. So this is a 4-hour chart. Last week we started coming back down. It was a nice move to come down. I do see a continuation push back down to retest the low. So I'm just looking for sell opportunities right now for that pair. And Euro AUD right now looking to ride away back up. So if it comes back down for retracement, I'll probably look for the buy to ride back up to the zone and then look for a sell opportunity to ride it back down. So that's the play for that pair. And Euro CAD, same thing, buy opportunities. If it starts to come down this week, I'm gonna look for buy to ride it back up. But I'm gonna look for buy opportunities for this pair right now. Or we might not even come back down, might just come back up and come down. But overall, let's look for buys for Euro CAD. And XRP, for those who trade XRP, it's been pretty much downtrend right now. A lot of consolidation. We can literally push up potentially, and then come back down, or it could just come back down and create a new low. But just be mindful because right now consolidation. But pretty much those are the pairs that I'm analyzing this week. Definitely practice good risk management. There's some good potential swing opportunities. Just make sure you do your due diligence before you get in the trade, and make sure you check the structure so you could ride the correct, movement. So pretty much that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. You already know we out here. Peace.